guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 7:03 p.m.
It's 7:03 p.m. I haven't been outside yet. So basically, when I came back from walking Max for a second time, I've been indoors all day. It's now just gone 7 p.m. The last time I went out was 2 o'clock-ish this afternoon to take Max out for his afternoon walk. I had a message from my mum this afternoon asking me to speak to her. I've also been talking to 2 people off of Plenty of Fish, who have been constantly talking to me for over an hour. One of them said, doesn't being on your own affect your mental health? His kids upstairs have been running up and down the ceiling and been noisy. So there are kids upstairs running up and down and making noises while I'm talking. This is what happened New Year's Eve. Kids were constantly being noisy and I was being bombarded with messages off dating sites, upsetting me and being horrible. So it's started again, questioning me about what I wear, what I do, where I'm going. A white car appeared opposite my bedroom window. Now I was not in there asleep on the bed. Although I've been feeling unwell and faint due to blood loss, I have not been in my bedroom looking out the window. The only reason I happened to notice the white car was like my cats are in there and I feed them, and I noticed this white car outside my bedroom window. Now my son is now living in London and he doesn't have a car, he uses the train. Or his friend brings him down here sometimes. I don't drive, I haven't got a car. So, I'm being questioned, like inquisitioned, about the things I like to do. And whilst this car was outside the window, I was asked, do I like to dress up in dresses and boots and shoes and things? Now, I really don't feel well. I haven't felt well for 3 days. I've had a heavy period with really bad period pains. And I don't feel like dressing up in tights and skirts because I have to dress for comfort. And most women do when they've got a period. You won't know when women are on their period because we hide it well. But they are painful. And wearing pads and sanitary protection is uncomfortable. And you get headaches and you feel sore and you feel grumpy and moody. You don't feel like dressing up and being, a bundle of joy. And I don't. I've had a period for the last 3 days. And mine go on and on and on and on, and it's annoying and it's upsetting and you can't join in and you don't feel like doing the things you normally can do. And I don't want to stuff myself full of painkillers. So my mum hasn't rung me this evening yet, but I've been talking to 2 people on Plenty of Fish. So Max is here. And I'm getting ready to take Max out for a walk. So here is Max, my lovely Chihuahua. And what we do is we put his red collar on with his retractable lead and he's good to go. But it is cold outside and I don't want to keep him out there very long. It was minus last night, it was really, really cold. So I'm waiting for my mother to ring before I go outside. And it's like I've been talking to these people and I would have gone out about half an hour earlier. At one point the noise was quite bad. It was like thuds against the wall again. I just ignoring it. But I'm not in bed, so they haven't woken me up. I'm not lying down. Alexa, where am I?
You're at 7 Corlers Road, Flat 5, Biggs Apartments in Rochester, Kent.
Every so often there's like a big thud on the ceiling. My new year was ruined. I have to just ignore it. It sounds like a herd of elephants going up and down every so often, and you know what I mean? Just ignoring it. I'm not going to lose my temper. I'm not going to get cross. I've blanked it out with music, and I've got on and done other things because I'm a positive person. But you know, trying to break me mentally, don't you? Because my son wrote an email to Hyde Housing saying the noise upstairs was affecting my mental health. So I've now got somebody saying to me, being on your own, it must affect your mental health. I've got a lovely dog here. I love life. You won't get to me. I have my period. I feel a bit shitty, but once the period stopped, I will be back to my happy self. Okay? You won't break me. Whoever you are. I've been playing Scrabble Go as well because I love word games and I like karaoke, so I've been singing to Madonna, singing to Cher, singing to Sam Smith. So you just ignore them, right? Because that's what I do. And I'm not cross and I'm not holding it in at the moment because I feel okay. But, you know, you're not going to make a fool out of me. No post today, there was no post, but then I had that bag from Amazon and I had my Tesco delivery. Somebody asked me what I like to eat and then a takeaway delivery driver went to the flats opposite, short fat bloke with a helmet over his head. I'm going to be taking my dog out for a walk to be getting a bit of respite from the noise upstairs. They're not normally up there during the week, but we're starting to get what happened in 2020 and 2021. But I like where I live. It's a lovely flat, it's a lovely area, lovely riverside, and you could live in a lot worse places. I just feel, you know, when you get a period, you feel all down and miserable and sore. That's all it is. That's all it is. And you certainly don't feel like going out on dates when you've got a period either. So asking me, do I want to meet men at the moment? No. No, not at the weekend either. Just waiting for my mum to call. I'd just like to know who I'm really speaking to. It would be very interesting to see the real person behind these profiles. And one of the questions I was asked was terrible. Anyway, guys, have a good evening, good night, and I'll put my mother's answer phone message up in a moment. See you later.